So it's really true then. Sasuke is with the Akatsuki who attacked the Hidden Leaf Village.
This mess is turning out to be a real drag.
It's worse too. Sasuke is like completely evil and he wants to destroy the leaf. Hi everyone and welcome back to another Naruto reaction.
Before we begin, as always, thank you to the patrons on Patreon. If you want to join us on Patreon, the link is in the description. Go check it out for early access to our footage and exclusive content like filler episodes of movies that are only on Patreon. If you're watching this on YouTube, please subscribe to this channel. Also subscribe to a ton of other channels that we have, which are all within the link in the description. Last but not least, check out our merchandise, which is also within the link in the description. Like this video, comment down below, and with all that being said, let's get started with this reaction. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Still ache all over. You just can't sleep on the ground without the right gear. You're gonna pay the price.
He would hate camping.
At least we'll be back in the village by the end of the day.
I can't unhear the Gohan in Kiba's voice. Same voice actor.
I'm counting on you guys.
It looks like he's sending a message.
Kakashi-sensei, what's up?
I've just sent messages to every hidden village. We want a united front. We need to share critical intel as early as possible.
He's taking the job seriously.
He has to. They're about to go to freaking war, man.
The Akatsuki possesses tailed beasts.
They're led by the Madara Uchiha. He's capable of anything. We must do all we can to stop him.
Yes, I know that. Just give your approval. You want to lose this war before it even begins?
The feudal lords look so funny.
But this allied shinobi force. What if we're giving shinobi too much power? This decision might come back to haunt us.
They just need to make a decision.
I suggest that you decide now. The battery's almost depleted. It's such a long distance to transmit.
Then let's conclude this.
Please.
Lightning approves this measure. Earth 2.
Wind will give its approval as well.
He has the best mustache of all of them.
Fire approves it too. Water votes yes.
This is promising.
Then now, with this vote,
Yay!
the formation of the Allied Shinobi Force is ratified. I, Tanga, shall serve as witness to this momentous decision.
Who the heck is this guy? And why does he have so much power?
The transmission has ended. We must notify the Hidden Leaf Village at once.
Sakura, I wonder what's going on. Where is she now? You think she got Naruto to agree with our decision?
Wow.
You're still with her.
Look, us sitting around worrying about it isn't gonna do anyone any good.
He's always a smart one.
Ino has such a weird relationship with Sakura, vice versa. How do they hate each other so much, but they are worried for each other all the time?
Hey, Shikamaru, can I talk to you?
About Danzo?
Sure, Dad.
You receive any word from the feudal lords?
Yes, sir. We've been informed they all gave their approval.
That came much sooner than I thought.
Those lords had no choice but to act quickly, even if normally they drag their heels. Call a council at once. Send for all the officials immediately.
The war is really starting.
I wish we had more time with the feudal lords.
Welcome home, Lady Mizukage. We just received word from the feudal lord. The 5 great nations' lords approved the allied shinobi forces.
We must hurry to prepare ourselves
Damn.
for the coming war as well.
It's a good thing we were at least able to secure 8 Tails before it fell into the hands of our enemies.
I really hope that's the case.
Kisame Hoshigaki of the Akatsuki fell in that fight.
Not true.
Able to weaken the enemy's might before the war even began.
They're in for a bad surprise.
Kisame Hoshigaki? Really?
He's like, I wanted his sword.
The one who's been called the tailless tailed beast?
What's the matter, Chojuro?
It's nothing.
Already? That was fast.
It was, but the feudal lords probably reached a quick decision because Madara's name and the tailed beast were mentioned.
I understand the tailed beasts part, but isn't Madara something out of the history books? He's gotta be really old by now.
How old do you think he is?
No comment.
He didn't look that old to me.
Who looks older, him or our old man?
That's a good question.
This old man.
I think it's just that the whole idea of going to war seems so unreal.
All I can say is heaven help us. If
Yeah.
all our shinobi are young kids who know nothing of war whatsoever.
Of course, a certain someone got dressed down by one of those snot-nosed kids.
What does he mean by that?
The Tsuchikage is such an old timer.
When did all of you
Forsaken yourselves.
Well, I guess we'll just see what you young ones are made of.
Everyone's so chill right now, but it's about to get crazy.
The report suggests there was quite an uproar at the conference.
The 6th Hokage's attempt to twist events in his own favor was highly unusual.
The venue was kept top secret, and security was as tight as a drum. And
Sasuke
yet the
got
safe
in.
was breached so easily. Just what you'd expect of the Akatsuki. They gained access to the summit without difficulty. Right as the summit began, they suddenly appeared out of nowhere just when we all least expected it.
Well, hello there!
Man, this got so intense so quickly.
This is definitely an unnecessary flashback.
Yeah. Imagine every Kage gives the same recap to their village when they get back.
I'd be asleep by the time the episode was over.
Yeah.
I've got an ultimate defense even greater than yours. It can't be. An ultimate defense greater than the Kaze Kage's?
Must be a visual jutsu of the Mangekyo Sharingan.
And then they told us to withdraw, and they headed for the summit room.
Wow. The visuals are incredible though. Man, I kind of miss Danzo, I'm not gonna lie, dude.
Really?
Especially knowing that he was trying to preserve the village at the end, and the agony and pain in his voice when he was giving that last final message out to the third Hokage. I think it was kind of beautiful, I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know. I'm kind of glad that Sai doesn't have his curse mark anymore and the Anbu are able to be normal shinobi again.
They'll still be Anbu.
And to think that even together, 4 Kage weren't able to take down Sasuke Uchiha.
I mean, they kind of were.
But why did they attack the 5 Kage summit anyway? Was it merely to put on a show of strength?
It is difficult to say whether Sasuke and Madara's objectives were the same. However, it seems that Madara thought, if luck were on his side, he could take the 5 leaders hostage in order to advance his own plan.
What goal? Seizing the 5 Kage?
Luckily, they were strong and he couldn't.
What is this plan of Madara's?
He said it was called Project TSUKUYOMI.
I recently had the privilege of watching the first Matrix movie, and the parallel between Madara's plan and the blue pill is practically identical.
Yeah.
Madara wants to collect the last 2 and resurrect the 10 tails, the combination of every tailed beast, in order to make himself the 10 tails Jinchuriki. Then using its power, he would place the world under the infinite Tsukuyomi. He'd rule over everyone, everywhere, and control them completely.
A world free of conflict and strife. Isn't that how he described it?
A world with no free will.
Absurd! Such a plan would mean the end of the world!
That's the very reason why we must stop him. That's the Allied Shinobi Force's goal.
In that case, I worry about the whereabouts of Danzo Shimura.
He's
I hear
done.
He's been controlling the Hidden Leaf from behind the scenes for a while now. I certainly wouldn't want to get stabbed in the back at a time when we're all trying so hard to build solidarity.
That guy was actually smart.
Every hidden village has men out searching for him. Some of the Mizukage's men came in contact with him, but...
What is it? We're still in conference.
Sorry, sir. I have an urgent report.
He knows Danzo's dead, doesn't he?
Just now, Kakashi Hatake of the Leaf sent us a message. He and 2 others ran into Sasuke and Madara Uchiha, and there was a skirmish. They confirmed the death of Danzo Shimura.
Wow, how did you predict that?
Well, because Kakashi sent the dogs.
Yeah, but what difference does it make if Danzo's dead or not?
They brought him up.
Danzo's really dead? What happened?
Madara and Sasuke?
It seems they used the transportation technique to disappear.
So hard to capture them.
While the Akatsuki are certainly strong, their ability to wage war is unknown. But the true strength of our allied shinobi forces, unparalleled in history, is also unknown.
That woman looks like Madison. That's you in the Sand Council.
She's so cute.
If we unite the power of all our shinobi, I believe we can counter the Akatsuki effectively. Above all, we must win this battle, or this world will end.
This is the only choice they have.
Did you notice that other character is Kankuro?
Yeah.
Begin stockpiling ninja tools and rations. Halt all official missions in preparation for battle.
Oh, he's a true leader.
Prepare a list of all shinobi belonging to the village. Tell each platoon to start preparing their tactical plans. Now!
What a badass. The thing is, you said there's no free will. There's complete free will. However, you're in the Matrix. And that's where you have the free will. That's what Madara's trying to accomplish.
Are you serious? Sasuke attacked the 5 Kage summit?
I hear they're just about to make an official announcement. There's still lots of confusion among the officials.
So it's really true then. Sasuke is with the Akatsuki who attacked the Hidden Leaf Village.
This mess is turning out to be a real drag.
It's worse too. Sasuke is like completely evil and he wants to destroy the leaf.
Lady Mizukage's orders. Inventory all our ninja tools. Make a list of anything we're short on.
I don't know about this allied shinobi forces thing. There's no way I'm gonna join up with those guys from the stone.
Traitor.
Come on, you have no choice.
The Akatsuki's a despicable group that brought the nightmare of the 4th Mizukage upon our nation.
And the Hidden Stone has used the Akatsuki again and again until now. The higher-ups may order it, but there's no way Ganryu will accept it.
It's gonna be tough to get them to get along.
You're sure being careful with them.
They're the masterpieces of a legendary puppeteer. I'm not gonna allow myself to be bested by the generations of puppeteers who came before me. How about you?
I had to send off messages to every one of the ninja who are currently away on missions. To think he'd actually kill a Hokage.
You mean Sasuke Uchiha? I knew he'd fallen, but I didn't think he'd fall this far.
He's gone, man.
Someone's gonna destroy him.
However,
Naruto once told me that you would become Hokage one day. Well, I've become Kazekage.
Is Kakuro remembering the faith that he has in Naruto to save Sasuke? Also, he looks very weird without the face paint.
Yeah.
And if you've truly resolved to become a Kage, then you're going to have to do what needs to be done as Sasuke's friend.
I think they believe in him. They saw what he did for Gaara.
That's what this flashback's about. If Gaara could be saved, Sasuke could be saved as well. And that's what Gaara was getting at in this scene.
Yeah. Well, Naruto's the only one who could, and if he can't, then no one can.
Naruto is the one who changed Gaara, when even we couldn't get close to him.
However lost in the darkness someone is, Naruto will hold out his hand and try to save him. That is his way.
Yep, he's special.
but it's Sasuke himself who's seeking the darkness this time. I don't think we're...
It has to be Naruto's decision, what he must do as a friend. I will give my friends all that I have, keep them safe, and protect the world.
Wow. Gaara's character development is one of the most beautiful in all of Naruto.
I agree with you on that.
What I really want to know is where Naruto is run off to. We still need to finish the Leaf Hero newspaper, and I haven't snagged the critical interview with him.
Oh, come on, guys. There's gonna be a war.
And when he and I had that sexy jutsu contest, he told me that he'd be coming right back.
What? Sexy jutsu? Hey, Konohamaru! I just heard that Naruto is coming back home!
Yay!
Booger boy!
A warm welcoming again.
We're home.
I heard from my father about Sasuke.
Yeah, we talked. And not only that, but I fought with him too.
Really? Against Sasuke?
It was crazy too.
I'll give you all the details. But first, would you do me a favor and get everyone together for me? I have something that I want to say to all of them.
About not killing Sasuke?
Naruto! We've all been waiting for you!
Oh.
Hey, you guys?
I just need to get an interview from you, and then the Leaf Hero newspaper will be all finished!
Oh, right, I almost forgot.
Oh, he treats them so
I have
kindly.
to make a report now, so we'll do it later.
What? You always say that, and it never happens.
Just leave a shadow clone with them.
That's a good idea.
Oh, you always make us wait. You're so mean, Naruto. When are you gonna do it then? Yeah, we've been waiting a long time. We can't wait for it's gonna...
This sounds like some of the patrons on Patreon. If I don't post on time, they have the same attitude on time.
I think something happened. It seems like there's something different about Naruto now.
A really heavy burden. That's all that's left.
They're rebuilding quickly, though.
He looks happy. That's
He
good
looks
news.
hopeful. I like that a lot. This was definitely a very slow-paced episode, and there was a lot of dialogue, a lot going on. They're really setting up the scene for the war that's about to happen. And just like the last episode, this episode had so many unnecessary flashbacks, literally scenes of the show that we had seen just a few episodes ago. I totally know why the writers are trying to do this, but I don't know if it's an effective way to portray the thematic elements that the writers are really pushing us to understand. But that being said, the episode ended on a great note with Naruto towering over the village being rebuilt, and that was a very wholesome scene.
I really like the focus that they had on Gaara in this episode. I feel like he's going to be a really strong leader throughout this war, and I can't wait to see all that he accomplishes. And lastly, I like that Gaara made it a point that they're not going to try to go after Sasuke, but that's Naruto's decision what happens to him.
Anyway, with that all being said, we'll see you guys on the next exciting episode. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay tuned and peace out.
Bye!